Hi there, and welcome once again. The purpose of this session is to establish a form of communication between your more conscious mind and your deeper self, or what some people like to call your subconscious or unconscious self. And we can allow that part of you to give you some form of new insight or new meaning or new learning into any problem or problems that you may choose to think of for yourself right now. As we begin, and you are sitting comfortably in your chair now, or lying down comfortably on your bed, or wherever it is that you choose to find the most comfortable position for you. As you listen to my instructions and allow the rest of your body to just relax down peacefully further and further into calmness and comfort, I would first like you to bring your left arm straight up and out in front of you, and bring it up until it is at the level of your shoulder and straight out ahead of you. If you are sitting or if you are lying, you can bring that left arm up to a rough 70 or 80 degrees. And with that first finger on your left hand, I'd like you to just point that finger out, point it out straight, as if you are pointing or indicating to something either across the other side of the room or perhaps at a particular spot up there on that ceiling, or some imaginary point just out there in the distance. And as your vision remains completely on that nail now, of course the longer you keep your left arm outstretched there, gazing at that nail, the more tired and heavy that arm is going to feel. And as those heavier sensations in your arm change and slightly increase now, so too do those heavier sensations around those small muscles of your eyes. And as your eyes follow that fingernail down and down, growing more and more droopier, drowsier, just noticing your own blinking, and at the same time that arm is becoming heavier and heavier. And you can just give yourself the suggestion now that the moment that your hand does come down to rest, either in your lap or on the bed beside you, then at that moment you can relax your entire body into full and complete comfort and calmness. And as you notice this happening now, just watching as that arm continues to drop heavily before you, as your eyes, your eyelids are dropping down, droopier and drowsier. The moment you feel your fingers touch down now onto the materials or the clothes of your lap or the fabric of those bed sheets beside you, then you can immediately drop that arm limply down now, completely at rest, completely letting it go now of all tension, completely letting go. And as your eyes shut down now, completely shutting down, you can come to a complete rest and take this time to inhale a long, deep, relaxing breath. And as you exhale once again into calmness and comfort, you can give yourself the suggestion to relax 10 times deeper now. Just giving yourself the suggestion to relax 10 times deeper on every out breath. Every exhalation you relax 10 times deeper. As you continue to move down into comfort and peace and tranquility. just feeling perfectly at ease and relaxed, and almost as if you are sinking down now into your chair, or sinking down now into your bed mattress, just sinking further and further down, almost as if you are sinking into warm, wet, soft sand, just like that warm, soft, wet sand on the shoreline of a beautiful, relaxing beach. And as you hear those gentle waves beginning to lap in and out, all the time you're continuing to feel as if you are sinking into comfort and sinking into wonderful calmness, just sinking along this shoreline, perfectly safe, perfectly at ease, freely breathing in and out. And with each and every wave that comes now in from the edge of that vast ocean, it just erodes the sand about you just a little more, as it takes some of that sand back out into the vast water, and as those calming and comfortable waves retreat, they let you sink down just a little more, feeling so wonderfully calm and at ease now, as all tensions melt away, all tensions just melt away, disappearing and drifting out into the vastness of that ocean. And as you continue to relax deeper and deeper down into your special place of comfort and calmness and peace and safety, because you are perfectly safe and at ease in this special place for you. And I'd like you to imagine this ocean before you, this vast ocean, just at the tip of your feet now, as those gentle waves continue to lap in around your legs, just brushing up against your calves, taking with them all of that tension as they melt back out again. And as you imagine this ocean before you, I'd like you to imagine this ocean as your very own dream ocean. This ocean for you represents a perfectly wonderful representation of your own dream mind, that deeper, creative, unconscious part of yourself, and all the time relaxing down further and further into your safe and wonderful peace as you continue to imagine your own dream ocean, your own ocean of deeper dreams, just allowing your subconscious or unconscious mind to transform the waves of that ocean now into a representation of your very own dreams in whatever form that might become for you. And what do those dream waves look like now? And how do those dream waves sound to you in this special place? As your unconscious mind finds a way to communicate with all other parts of who you are, and communicate to you something important to your more conscious mind up there. And you really won't know exactly how or when you will tell it, now or later, because your unconscious mind will set the right time at which this insight and new learning will be understood to your more conscious waking mind. And any difficult situations that you may have found yourself in your conscious everyday reality, those can be addressed and even answered in time. And as you sit or lie back now, further sinking into that sand, feeling wonderfully calm and relaxed, all the time moving deeper and deeper down into comfort and calmness, just allowing your own unconscious now to bring those answers to you in a time that it will decide. And I'd like you to imagine even further now that you can take that part of you, that deeper soul part of you, or that spirit part of you, or just that unconscious part of you, and simply float up and out of your own physical self now, so that you can see yourself lying there in the soft, comfortable, inviting sand along this wonderful shoreline, before the very edge of your own dream ocean. And as you continue to rise up just a little now out of your conscious physical self down there, your higher self mind is just floating up a little now, just floating a little above your own physical self. And you find yourself gazing out once again in a different way. And as you float and gaze out across the vast ocean in front of your unconscious higher self mind's eyes, how do the vast waves of this cream ocean change or appear to you now? Are they moving up and down, or back and forth in some comfortable, regular pattern? And what colours are those waves as they lap up and down, all the way out across the metaphysical space of this vast, vast, endless dreamscape, which is, after all, your endless dream world, your endless dreamscape? And is there a sound to your dream world now, in this place of endless dreams? Is there music or notes of music, or the pleasant sound of perhaps seabirds reaching your ears, or the gentle, soft sound of a comforting wind just tussling about you as you continue to float and drift and dream? or maybe some other sound entirely. Some soothing sound that isn't quite of the conscious world. Because as you continue to gaze out far across the never-ending colours and patterns and shapes of this sea, you do begin to see everything in a slower motion, almost as if time itself is slowing down here and now and there, and any scenes that might play out before your deeper mind's eyes now, be they in the form of memories or past events or current events, recent events, or even some new events that may take place sometime in the near or far future. It's as if everything is moving in slower motion now. And with each and every new scene before your deeper mind's eyes, your unconscious mind is memorizing and understanding and learning on a deeper level, and recalling everything that takes place in this place. And if your unconscious wishes to do so now, your unconscious creative mind can continue to work for you, and it will put past experiences up in front of you now. Those past experiences playing out across those waves as if on a giant movie screen. And you will have new learnings and new understandings of these events now as you see them, always feeling safe and secure, so much so that that which is not to be disturbed remains undisturbed, and that which is to be illuminated and shown before you now, shown to you, is always satisfying and comforting and peaceful to each and every part of you, and maybe even bringing a small smile of satisfaction or understanding to your face now, back there in your physical form, as it continues to sink deeper and deeper on that comfortable, warm shoreline sand. And I am going to allow all parts of you to rest for a while now across the coming moments. And as all parts of you rest for about a minute of clock time, I am going to stop speaking to you, and my voice will remain silent. And you might find that for you in this time of silence, except for that comfortable music which you may continue to hear, that all of your senses in this place, this dreamscape, can become heightened, and your unconscious senses can develop in this special safe place, and you are going to have a real dream during this time of deep rest. A dream just like the kind of dream you have when you are fully asleep at night. And when I stop talking to you shortly, you will begin to dream, and this dream will play out before you, out across those wide open waves of your dream ocean here. And this dream will be relevant to any problem or difficulty that you may have been seeking answers for in your conscious life. And you will find that your unconscious, imaginative mind now will work through this problem for you in some particular way. So much so that it becomes much, much less of a problem for you in your waking reality. Much, much less of a problem for you. And it will be such a comfortable and pleasant dream experience that the good feelings attached to it will pervade your spirit and deeper self and each and every part of you for several days from now, even long after your dream has ended here and you have woken up once again to your fully conscious state. And so now I say to you, you are falling asleep, fully and naturally asleep, and you are beginning to dream. And when my voice returns to you and speaks to you once again in a minute's clock time from now, then you will continue to listen to my voice just as you have been doing, feeling comfortable and relaxed and completely at ease, coming back to a deep, deep level of trance and complete relaxation. And so now sleep and dream as you go soundly asleep now. And as my voice comes back to you now, keeping you relaxed and at ease, deep down in your comfortable state, you know the dream is over now, and that part of you which will remember every detail of it clearly can remember, and you can review in your mind's eye what has been done, what has been shown, what has transpired, and what insights, if any, you have learned on a deeper level from this dream experience. And if any tasks have been achieved for you, and if so, how might they have been achieved? And any energy that has been consumed and created or invested in your symptoms or those problems has been diverted now to something else, something that is far more constructive and useful to you, and in a much, much better way to invest and utilize that personal energy for your own self. And there is very little to no energy left to hold up that previous problem, or to continue on with those previous symptoms or difficulties. And as you continue to float in this special shoreline world of deep, deep relaxation, you find that you can easily go forwards now. You can easily float forwards in time, almost as if flipping through the pages of a universal book, going forwards in time now, to a time when you are free or almost free of your problems or symptoms or difficulties. And you can simply watch and observe yourself in action in this future time now, as you go about your new life in a new way, free of those old problems back there. And you can note and remember for yourself now exactly what you are doing that is different to allow this. And how are you standing now? And how are you speaking? What words are you saying now to others or to yourself? Perhaps even the words you think back to your own mind. How are those thoughts different to how they were before, way back then? Before your enlightening and satisfying dream brought these new understandings to you. And so you can just take the time to observe and note each and every detail and sight and sound and touch and even taste and smell of this future time now, here and now, as you are free or almost free of your problem, feeling a deep sense of pride and pleasure and satisfaction with your own ability to realize and attend to your very own solutions that are all to your positive benefit now. And every day from this moment in time that you go about your business and your life in your everyday conscious waking reality, you know that your unconscious mind can find something, some thought or perception or awareness, or even a particular taste or sensation or colour or sound that seems familiar to you, and it will remind you of something and remind you of what it is that your unconscious mind is wanting to tell you, what it is that your dream creative mind is wanting to communicate to you. And this will occur again and again for you until it is that you finally and fully understand and use what it is that your own deeper self is communicating to you. And all the time you will remain relaxed and calm and joyfully curious and then wonderfully satisfied, as easily you can take this new insight or insights and apply them in constructive ways with new behavior and new thoughts, which are all positive and beneficial to you in each and every way. And so as you take the time to integrate everything you have learned from this special place and this special experience, you can begin to bring your attention now back to your shoreline world, back into this present moment, and you find yourself floating once again, just a little out and above your physical body as it lies there calmly and securely beneath you, waiting at ease for your complete return. And you can look out across your dream ocean for one final moment and thank those higher parts of yourself that have shown you what they have shown you today. And when you are ready, you can begin to float down once again, reconnecting with your physical being, completely and totally connecting back within all parts of your entire body and mind and spirit. And once again you are one and complete and coming back towards your full presence in each and every way and in all ways. And so if you are lying in bed at night and ready to fall soundly asleep for a full natural night's sleep, then you can just turn off this recording now and know that you will have a sound and comfortable and uninterrupted night's rest, waking in the morning feeling perfectly rested and alert once again, ready for your day's activities. But if you are wanting to get up and carry on with your day or evening now, then just keep listening. As in a moment I'm going to count upwards from 1 to 5, and when I reach 5 you can open your eyes once again and come back to a fully present and alert waking state, completely conscious and re-energized, as if you have had the most wonderful nap or sleep you have ever experienced, feeling fine, clear-headed, content and perfectly happy. And so 5, coming up slowly now, and 4, feeling that circulation returning to all parts of your body, and 3, awakening once again to your full potential, feeling wonderfully good, and 2, beginning to open your eyes as if they have been bathed in fresh, clear, natural spring water, and 1, eyes fully open, stretching out your limbs, fully conscious and alert and energized, and feeling great in each and every way. And so I say to you, well done, and thank you once again for listening, and talk to you soon.